Hey there, cosmic kittens and planetary puppies. It's your girl Catz, the Wandering Intuitive, and I am back with your forecast for the week ahead. Though this is timeless, so when you find this, it's the right time for you. So Mars went direct on Sunday, though we're still in post shadow. And when I did attempt to get in to do the forecast, obviously Sunday night I didn't get it done. We're doing it today on Monday, the 24th. One of the big messages just over and over again was, be mindful of your words to others. We're only human. We get annoyed. We get pissed. Venting's one thing to a friend, but be careful what you're saying to other people. And in fact, they worded it just like this. Don't say anything to others that you wouldn't want to hear from other people. We got to watch that this week because it will come back on us fast. It could be the most embarrassing ways ever. So anyway, but the energies are actually going to be lightening up about midweek. So let's get into it. If you want to skip the meditation connecting with your guides, they can guide you to the right team for this week. Timestamps are down below in the description box, along with all the information on how to connect with me on social media. And check out my Instagram. I do run specials all the time over there. In fact, my broadcast channel members get actually a sneak peek ahead of everybody else on YouTube, a day ahead for the forecast, and all sorts of other little perks. We'll be doing midweek check-ins, weekend forecasts, stuff like that. Lives are coming soon. So on that note, let's get started. Let's take a deep breath in. Clench. I want you to clench everything. And release. I'll just release. Relax your body. Go rubber. Ready? Let's do it again. Breathe it in everything that makes you annoyed. Just, and then, push it out. Release. Relax. Let's get rubbery. That's what Spirit's saying. My guides have an amazing sense of humor. They want to relax. Close your eyes. Okay. Imagine an environment that you would feel cozy in. That's the vibe they want. They want you feeling cozy and comfortable. Maybe you're there now. Just close your eyes and really step into that. In your safe space here that I'm creating with you right now. Breathe the coziness, whatever that environment is for you. Imagine what you're wearing. Are you barefoot in the grass or the sand on the beach? Are you wearing your cozy, snuggly pajamas? Are you wearing shorts and a loose t-shirt? Is your hair up in a bun? What makes it cozy, comfortable for you? Where you feel safe in your own skin, comfortable there. Just imagine it. Take that in, and you'll be feeling vibrational energies coming in that your guides in response. That's the vibe they want for us this week. Letting all the stress go because they got our backs. They're showing us every day in the most amazing and jaw-dropping ways, aren't they? Breathe into that. Now your guides are starting to come in. And then just ask them, which team am I on this week? Remember, the first number that pops in your head is always the right one. Team 1. Team 2. Team 3. All right, guys. Team 1, Team 2, and Team 3. Go ahead and take a deep breath and then open your eyes. And we'll get started with Team 1. Hello there, Team 1. All right, let's see what your theme or the main energy influence that'll be influencing your world this week. Let's see. The High Priestess. A lot of trust involved here. A lot of trust. I can feel that already. Spirit saying it would be heightened intuition. If you've been ignoring that little voice, sometimes it gets very quiet because we're too busy trying not to hear it. You know what I mean? And we don't do it on purpose. Sometimes we just aren't sure if that's it or not, you know? But deep down we know, right? The knowing. That's about to come. Sorry. There was a couple messages that came in there and I garbled them. This is about intuitive knowing being spotlighted for you, so you can't miss it. Not only that, but there's a ton of confirmations coming in also from things that you've been wondering about over the past couple weeks. Now, going forward, Spirit says you may not know what the changes are. If you're expecting change or wanting change in a certain area and you haven't seen anything, Spirit says stop looking. You know how when I can't find my glasses, they're on your head, they're right in front of you, you find them an hour later and they're right there on the table in front of you because you need your glasses to find your glasses. Okay, that's glass girl problems right there. But they said stop looking. They want you to focus here and now. I feel like there have been signs, maybe noting that. It's like, oh, if I was paying attention to blah, 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 I wouldn't have missed that. And then this wouldn't, all of a sudden it snowballs. There's going to be a lot of that. However, it's not a bad thing. They're prepping you, okay? One of the things that's going to benefit this new change or opportunity or person even coming in is the fact that you've been practicing being here and not worrying about the past. It's done, right? Today's today. We don't need to worry about the future because what we're doing right now is setting the foundation for that. All right, so some of you, now it is Monday at the time of this reading. Some of you might still be feeling not so heavy. The mountain, obstacles, challenges is fading out. Like some of you may not have realized that you actually reached the top and you are now down and walking away. The mountain is behind you, all those obstacles and challenges. So some of them may have been like really painful. So they're kind of hanging with you a little bit. We do have the cloud energy there. I feel like by Tuesday, Wednesday, you're going to be a lot more clear. Not so much spinning or fogginess. I feel that for some of you. Remember, take what resonates, pitch out the rest. And then we have the whip here, just indicating just to stay on top of that. Just kind of shake your head like, no, wait a minute. Sometimes when we stay in this fog, it can be depression, you know. It could be spinning energy. It could be just it's like sometimes we get, it can be connected to anxiety, but not necessarily, where we get to a point where it's just our brain just instantly spins before, and we go along with it for like a couple hours before we realize, oh my God, I've been thinking about, I haven't done anything. I've been just sitting here spinning for an hour, a couple hours. How crazy. It's about watching that. Stay here and now. That'll help you not have to swing the whip so hard on yourself. Getting disciplined, staying here and now. And then you'll see that for some of you, this is wrapping up. Some of you will get confirmation that a challenge or an obstacle you were facing is now been solved in your favor or assisted in your favor in some way, shape, or form this week. So this is going to be fading for those of you still kind of going, yeah, you're right, girl. Well, I got this mountain of shit right in front of me. Okay. All right. Spirit says, though, it's one of those things where, and I'm speaking from personal experience, where everything just seems to go to shit. Like money problems, like a boss. And you get to a point sometimes, oh, well, fuck it. I don't care anymore. Fuck it. And you literally get into a state of, fuck it, I don't care anymore. Just whatever, bring it on, whatever. And then all of a sudden, I'm just like, there's nothing I can do about it. I just keep on keeping on. And something about that energy changes everything because we've released. We've let go of the controlling nature that fear brings. Financial stability, emotional stability, mental stability, And then we release. And that's when everything really, you wouldn't believe how shit had turned around for me. And a couple of, multiple darkest times. And once I got to, it's like spirit pushes me to where I go, ah, fuck it, I don't care anymore, whatever. And all of a sudden it's like, oh, here you go, here you go. I'm like, really? But I had to get out of the way. You can't pray to your angels, ask them for help, but then actively, work on it. Do you know what I mean? You got to let it go. Or they think the energy that you send up, because you're thinking about it constantly, you're working on looking for answers constantly, makes them receive an energy or a message that you're on it. They're like, oh, so they back off a little bit. You know what I mean? Free will means literally letting them have it. And that can be hard for us down here. Now, but I digress, because we're moving on. So what's coming in literally for you guys this week? Some of you, unexpected travel plans, or maybe something you wanted to do for a very long time, that's coming through. Some of you, maybe it's a cruise. There's the anchor and the boat here. We do have the stork prominent, very strong energy of the stork. Now the stork brings things, that energy brings the things you've been waiting for a long time. Okay, that your soul's been waiting on. But now a lot of you have cut out a lot of toxic shit, people, situations, environments, okay, career changes. A lot of people have been doing this, okay. Some of you may be having trouble letting go of, whatever that is for you, okay. Maybe they are gone, but you're still, you know what I mean? There's still a focus there. Maybe you're peeping them on Instagram, stalking them in DMs to see if they're messaging other people. You know what I mean? Maybe watching them on Facebook, TikTok, whatever it is, okay? The thing is that is actually turning the toxic energy to you. Does that make sense? Like Spirit says, it's almost like now that the toxic... whatever it could have been, is just a situation. But there was a lesson there in that, a big one, okay? It could have just been the environment, or you're free of it, but your mind's still kind of thinking about it and da-da-da. That's actually kind of maybe building up that toxic energy within. Sometimes you don't see it when you're in it, right? That's not for everybody, but just take what resonates. But Spirit's saying cutting that out, catching those behaviors, cutting it out, then you're going to see, boom, with the tree. This is healthy. Cutting that out is going to be the best thing for you. You will feel it. You will see it. And off you go. The discipline's a big one for you guys in Team 1. Watching your behavior patterns. Maybe there's something you do, or why do I do that? Why do I behave like? Why do I act like this? Why do I do that? Why do I blah, blah, blah? And maybe it's just something it just slips back in because it's now like what it is. It's like a reflex behavioral pattern, and that's something we have to keep an eye on. But the brain, because it's thinks it's protecting us, right? I call it the little me, will do everything in its power to not allow you to let that go. It's like, no, this protects you. But in reality, it's kind of stalling. It's all fear-based, right? Where are we going? I don't know. Well, maybe we should stay here for a minute. No. You're not going to know if you just stay. The people aren't going to show up at your front door unless you invite them. How are you going to invite them? If you're not taking those steps to like, hey, how you doing? Come to my house. Meow. Or whatever it is, no judge. Okay, anyway. Okay, so with the stork too, the stork, and Spirit's showing me this very strongly for you guys, Team 1. The stork is removing something that's heavy, that's in something it needs to release. They're not saying exactly what. I'm only pulling the tarot dice to clarify if Spirit's really adamant about doing that. Sorry, I just want to explain that's why I'm not pulling the dice right now. But the stork is removing the anchor that which way so your boat can go. You need to go. It's time to move because what you've been waiting for isn't where you're at the moment. Spirit will guide you, trust me. Now, this doesn't necessarily mean physical, too. This could be emotional, mental, environmental. Okay, it's whatever it is for you guys. So we have the mountain and the stork. So this is good that the mountain's over there, okay? So we have the stork trying to bring stuff in. But the stork is also going to be, it's like this, and when I talk about it like this, I'm talking about the energies of influence. It's going to be showing where there needs to be some trimming. You know? Maybe the tree's only half dead and it's like, well, I'll just cut off these branches. But then you got this half alive tree. It's just kind of, but it's poisoning the ground underneath. It's not healthy. It's affecting the healthy roots. You know, it's time to let that go. Let's see what that is. We have the clouds with the anchor and the snake. One of the things that Spirit has been bringing up through this reading, and what this High Priestess energy is for you guys, is to show you through, like the light's going to shine through the clouds to see the toxic energy, or maybe connections. It's a toxic, it's not, I'm not saying, like say you cut people out, okay? That doesn't mean the person itself was toxic, but it was bringing up toxic stuff. Now, either out of them or out of you or both of you at the same time, right? But when we keep harping on, we kind of are still hanging on. No, wait, like we're like, oh no, I'm fine, but yet it's still there. We need to be honest with that. And that's what Spirit's showing here. What is really holding you back right now? Ooh, that's a lot, Spirit. Thank you very much. Some of it might be the Three of Swords. Disappointment. We don't have disappointments unless we have expectations. Was your expectation, whatever the situation that you cut out? What was your expectations? And don't say, well, they expected me. But you're hanging on to this, okay? So, Spirit's pointing this out. There's a lot of heart healing here that needs to be done. You know, and it takes time. But part of heart healing is making sure we're giving love, not, you know, toxic thoughts. If something was toxic for you, or maybe you didn't see it as that, you know, maybe it was uncomfortable. You're just like, I can't. But what's remaining? Maybe it's guilt, resentment, jealousy, envy, blame. Those are toxic. Okay. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. What is it? 8. 8 of Swords. If you stay present, this is a little easier to overcome. The 8 of Swords talks about being trapped in your head, even though you can get out of it. You have the power. Yes, you do. Whoever's telling you you don't is wrong. You can get out of this. You got to stay present. Connect with your guides. Connect in. Some of you might have I feel like the crystal ball, I was going to bring this up earlier, but they zipped me into a message. So, but the crystal ball, if you have one, connect there. They're wherever. The guides will come to you in a way that's comfortable for you to connect with them. It's very unique and personal for each one of us on the planet how we connect with our guides. And for some of you, that crystal ball is your friend. We got the Hanged Man in reverse. So we do have perception being clouded, not seeing what's really holding you back. We do have the 5 of Pentacles in reverse here. Fear of abandonment. Coming out of that. This is what we want to see. The 5 of Pentacles in reverse. Finding sanctuary. Feeling safe. Kind of like releasing energies of being abandoned, thrown to the curb, alone. Starting to step back into your power now. And when you do that, that's when everything else opens up outside yourself. Okay. We do have the 3 of Pentacles in reverse, and then we've got 2, 4, 6, 7. 7 of Pentacles in the upright. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. 9 of Pentacles. This is a progression here. This is how it starts. Getting on your own 2 feet again. But we gotta get on this brain stuff here. Right? 3 of Pentacles in reverse. This isn't something you could do with someone else. This has always been something you have to do for yourself. And sometimes we get angry when we're looking for answers and help, and it just feels like When it is given, sometimes we attack. You know? It's like, I already feel shitty enough. Thanks, you know. But this is something only you can do. And it's okay, though, because you do have spirit. Very strong. They are there. Some of you have been feeling it. Maybe over the weekend, this increasing energy. Angelic energy, if you will. Coming in very strong for you guys. You have the support. Now, with the Seven of Pentacles, okay, take the time, okay? Remember how I was saying that the cutting off the toxic maybe views, how you're looking at things or situations that have passed that are still affecting you now, or the clouded perspective about the great blessings and the big things that you have actually achieved for yourself. Okay, that's going to be cleared up here. Okay, once this is done, this is cleared up, and that's what this is. Very strong energy. Now, Pentacles is about the physical plane. This is stuff you'll be feeling, you'll be experiencing. Okay, in the physical plane. Okay, so the Seven Pentacles is about really all of a sudden it's like looking around and going, oh my gosh, you know. Seeing all the wonderful things that you've been doing. It's hard to see it sometimes with that there. Sometimes we get a little glimpse of it and then we go right back in there. Then followed by the Nine of Pentacles. By the weekend, if you're doing the work and staying on top of everything here, Spirit says you are going to be feeling on top of the world. Mind, body, and soul, financially, emotionally, physically, environmentally, and spiritually. There's this huge blessing coming in here. They're like, this is all you gotta do. It's not easy. Hell no, it's not easy. Trust me. This shit's aged me like 200 years, okay? Seriously. Shadow work ain't no fun. And even if people didn't volunteer for it, it's like the whole world's going through this. You know? Be here and now. Focus on what makes you feel good here. Don't worry about... the opinions of others isn't going to really help you inside. Does that make sense? The answers are in you. We need to get this shit out of our heads to see it, though, and allow it to flow. If that makes sense. Okay, we have the mountain and the anchor to the tree. So whatever obstacles and challenges you have had in the recent past, okay, it's still kind of, I want to say, I hate to use this word, but haunting you still. In the back of your mind, it just comes up. It just, you could be having a great day and just randomly a thought would come in about something that happened like 3 months ago and just poof, crash and burn, right? Well, whatever's been weighing you down, that's going to be lifted now because we got that anchor being cut. Okay? And then growth, like feeling stronger and clearer, being able to see very clearly. And there's a very strong, like, I just felt that energy hit. Spirit's really going to be showing you some stuff this week, Team 1, okay? We have the sights with the anchor cutting you free. And all you got to do is be a little bit more mindful and disciplined on your thoughts, on you. Be focused here. People outside yourself aren't going to be able to give you the guidance or answers right at the moment, okay? This is about you. About you. This could be distractions too. Maybe you've been through hell and it's like, that's all I got. You know? Maybe you don't want to be with yourself alone. All sorts of distractions. Social media for hours. You know, shopping. Anything. You can only be by yourself maybe until you're so tired you go to sleep. Or if something's on TV. You know what I mean? It's cutting out the distractions and sitting down and just being with you. And that could be the hardest thing all of us can do as humans. Be with ourselves. Looking at ourselves. Really looking. So anyway, this is, I know it doesn't seem like I've been saying anything about it, but this is actually going to be a very beautiful, productive week for you guys, okay? And there is blessings in store, Spirit says. They're just not revealing what, because this needs to happen now. This needs to happen now. Cutting that toxic shit out. Space clearance. Now, maybe it's not something outside yourself, you know? that snake, that toxic energy, but within. Okay, keep that in mind. Space clearance, fire. The appearance of this card is a serious sign that space clearance is immediately needed. Environmental space or personal space or both could be affected. Okay, personal space talks about you, your mind. Okay, and this is exactly what we've been talking about here. You know, and Spirit's going to be, I don't want to say on you, but Spirit's going to be, they want you there. They want you to see. They have all this wonderful stuff they want to bring in, and you deserve and you're worthy, and they can't force you to feel worthy. Only we can allow that. They can't force you to be happy and peaceful and open. Only we are in charge of our emotional weather stations. You know, that's where the discipline comes in. Inner wisdom. Take a different approach to your situation. Look inside yourself and reflect on your past experiences for the answers you seek. Connect with Mother Nature and discover the secrets within. Which goes along with, I said, being on your own for a little while. Be with you, only you, without the distractions. Sit there, see what comes up. Sometimes we don't want it to come up. I get that, but you can only go so long. There has to be a change. And that's what a lot of people are fighting right now, especially inner change. Behavior patterns, you know, reflexive behavior, responses, stuff like that, you know. But really getting in there and finding the root. Just gotta sit with yourself. And I'm gonna tell you right now, your guides are with you, and they are going to make it very clear. It could be, honestly, for some of you, it's gonna be something so simple. All you have to do is acknowledge it, recognize it. As soon as it hits the conscious mind, whatever is driving this, the real truth, it could be abandonment issues. Okay? It could be heartbreak, attachment issues. It could be any of that. But as soon as you see that, Spirit's going to help you connect the dots, too, to see. It's going to be such a streamlined flow of information that you're going to see. It's going to make it very clear what the heart of it is, okay? But as soon as that comes to the conscious mind, you're 50% there. All of a sudden, there's a shift. And it takes a little while to process that. And then you start, and when it does pop up, you know, it takes time to break a habit, right? Even thinking. You're going to be right on top of that. And Spirit's going to help you every step of the way. It's not going to be as hard as it sounds. It's just sitting down with yourself. It's going to be the hardest thing you'll ever do. But it is worth it. You are worth it. Confidence, Tiger. Things are under control. You can handle this situation with your wisdom, confidence, and courage. You are passionate and loving, but don't let your sensitivity overwhelm you. You are honorable, gifted. You're honorable and gifted, but remain humble, right? Let's keep that in mind, too. So on that note, Team 1, thank you so much. If I jive with your vibe, please like, share, and subscribe. I appreciate you guys so much for doing that. Take care. Hello there, Team 2. All right, let's see what the main influence is going to be for you guys this week. Leave it all behind, place with the 8 of Cups. It's about moving on to something, maybe exploring new opportunities or checking out new things. It could be something as simple as going to a different place in your town for coffee from now on, you know, or just something new. You're whatever cycle you were in, and maybe a hobby or a way of living, leaving that behind, and it's like going on an adventure. Getting excited about it. Get excited about it. This is really good energy for you guys. You guys deserve this. I feel, though, that there's going to be guides for you in the physical plane. So in case you're going, well, where do I start? Where do I begin? And maybe you've been researching stuff and trying to, you know, thinking outside your own box, you know, your box, right? And there's so many, like, possibilities. It's crazy now without the walls in the way. There's no boundaries for whatever you want to make your world, into, or what makes you happy. But you got to try things out, right? Maybe there's certain things that you used to, and you're not feeling it, though you love them. But maybe there's something along similar lines that are going to just overflow your heart. let's get into it. Ooh, I'm excited for you guys. You can feel that vibe. Okay, we have the Writer. This is a main influential energy, very strong energy coming in. Writing in with this. This is people coming in. Going to help you along the way. Go this way. And it's right next to the crossroads here. Okay, so if you're kind of stalled on your path right now, not sure which direction to go, trust me, somebody's going to come in with an opportunity or an event or an idea. Or, hey, you want to go for it, run, because nothing but unexpected happiness to be found this week for you guys. Oh, I get the chills. This is great. Okay, so we have the Tower here with the Divine Masculine. My people cards are always energies, never gender. And the Home card here. Now, what's interesting, there's a couple messages here. Okay, for some of you, it could be you or it could be someone you're close with, going from working in a building to at home, but it's a promotion. They're going to be getting, I go like this. Thanks, Spirit. More money involved here. This is a positive thing, a good thing, which may cause you to just go, you know what, since you're going to be home, maybe that's going to be part of the reason, getting out and finding something to do, or changing up your routine a bit that you usually have at home, to get out a little bit, do something new, join a yoga class, just for instance, something new. The other message was, some of you may have been maybe at home, maybe you've been applying for jobs. That's going to come through this week. Very strong energy there. Lots of blessings, something new. Go for it. Don't hesitate. We do see the mice here. It serves two purposes. I call them Ganesha's mice, depending on their positions and how they lay. Any anxiety or anything is, I feel like it's the mind spinning, worrying, stressing. It's a little tremor there because it's new stuff, right? Don't worry about it. If it feels good, do that. If it doesn't, don't. But they're also removing things. Ganesha's mice carry him on his throne. He's not a small guy. He's a pretty beefy guy. And they have the power to remove the most gigantic and stubborn obstacles out of the way. Okay. And it's been a while, but they had to work on it for a bit. So, but things are now clearing. We do have the Writer confirming that. This is big energy here. To confirm that the obstacles have been moved for whatever your main goal is. What makes you feel like you're moving up? Do you know what I'm saying? So maybe you work on social media and you've been doing new stuff, and or maybe you have ideas of new things you want to do, but you haven't actually applied them. But say this week would be a great week for you guys to start doing this now. Anything new, especially, I'm not saying especially, but anything new you're going to do, especially putting yourself out there. We do have the new moon on Thursday. This is a good time to start getting your new ideas out there. You're going to be so surprised with the confirmations you're going to get that is, yes, ding, 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 keep doing that, okay? A lot of confirmations on your ideas. But do not tie any expectations on it. Okay, because expectation leads to disappointment. And sometimes we think our expectations are realistic. Maybe they are for us, but that doesn't mean anybody else involved. You know what I mean? Maybe they can't meet those. So regardless of what it is for you guys, put out your new ideas, do new stuff this week. It's definitely going to be heavily supported by Spirit. And if you're kind of going, why, give me a hint, push me, throw me a bone over which path, Spirit's going to be doing that for you this week. Okay, the Writer represents physical messages in the physical plane, visitors, maybe a friend just suddenly shows up and says, hey, there's this going on, I came, blah, blah, blah. Go for it. Enjoy, have fun. Okay, so we have the mice here. Oh, there's big luck happening here for you guys. The mice have removed maybe you were in the, like we call the downward, upside down wheel of fortune the past few months. And now it's in the upright. Maybe you've been seeing that, feeling that a bit, but you're kind of going, I don't know, a little anxiety there. That's okay. Spirit is definitely blessing you guys. You don't have to worry about too much here. Luck is in your favor. Opportunities, what are the odds this happened, right? The Scythe is here, though. is a reminder for some of you. Okay, take what resonates. This is for this row, it's just a small percentage of you watching this. This site is about start cutting the stuff you don't need to be having out that are, like any subscriptions, for instance, or stuff that's like, well, I don't want to get rid of it. You can always get it back. Okay. There are some things that need to be cut out. So Spirit's saying trim. Make sure you sit down and trim your budget this week. Really sit down and make those decisions. I know there's some things I get attached to too, and I'm like, yeah, but I only do it like once a year. I only go to, like, say it's an app subscription. I've only done it like twice, and I've had it for a year, and I'm paying like $20 a month for it. You know what I mean? That kind of decisions need to be happening. But just remember, you can always get those back later on if you still want them. Okay. All right. So we have the crossroads with the divine masculine with lucky, the lucky clover. Okay. Spirit's going to be, remember I was saying it's going to be somebody. Okay. It could be divine masculine, could be divine feminine. Okay. This could be you too. We have both energies inside, right? Yin and yang. Bringing them into balance, taking that brave step to make things happen. Trust me, Spirit's going to guide you to the right path, and it's only going to lead to good luck and opportunities. Good stuff for you. Okay? Great energy coming in for this. Leave it all behind. This is about your heart. Maybe you haven't been feeling happy. Maybe it's just you get happy for a little bit and it goes away, and you're more often than not more down about things. You just can't get excited. You don't have the enthusiasm. That's about to change this week. Spirit hears you. And now they're coming in. We have the bouquet here with the house and the scythe. Now, so an unexpected gift or surprise, something very unexpected arriving, okay? What they want you to do, it's going to make you happy. Now, this is kind of a mixed bag. I'm going to get the tarot dice here to confirm this. There's two messages specifically. For some of you, take what resonates, pitch out the rest. This is kind of a heavy one. Maybe some of you were waiting for an opportunity to leave home. Okay? Well, unexpectedly, there's this amazing opportunity. It's perfect for you. Okay? Spirit's bringing that to you for a reason. Okay? That is tailor-made for you and you alone. Okay? So it's going to be a little bittersweet. And it's one of those things where it's a wonderful, amazing thing for you, gift for you. However, it's going to be a little painful here, okay? Just a heads up on that. For others of you, this is about, it's either going to be an invitation or a surprise. We do have the mice here. There's a little bit of anxiety here. Maybe there's a potential partner, or you may run into them at a coffee shop. Who knows, okay? But we do have the bouquet here with this person. I feel like maybe getting gifts at home or connecting with them. Maybe, I don't feel it's online. Maybe but I feel like maybe emails or texts, maybe they make you happy. It's very unexpected that you have this connection. But you got to watch yourself there. And when I say watch yourself, watch for your mice running around your head on it. Take it for what it is, okay? Make sure you cut out the BS when it comes to gifts or, connecting with somebody. This is not the way it used to be anymore, okay? You're not the person you were anymore, okay? This is new. Make sure the past stays exactly where it is. Doesn't need to interfere in your beautiful, beautiful brain now, okay? Okay. 8 of Wands right here. Okay, so for those of you where I said that maybe you want to leave the nest, okay, take that however you want it. Leaving home, leaving a house, leaving your housing situation, okay? We do have the 8 of Wands here. This gift's going to come in very quickly, and you got to move fast. This is something that has to be decided on ASAP, okay? Now, it's going to bring good things to you. We do have the 2 of Pentacles. You got this. Everything's going to work out the way it should. You'll be on top of it. You don't have to worry. Don't stress. I know we're going to stress. Yeah, don't stress. But you know what I mean. Okay, you got this. Things are going to work out just the way they're supposed to. You're going to have all the help you need. Now, maybe you haven't had such a great emotional, love life. Maybe you feel empty and depleted, or have been. Maybe no one's filling your cup. Whatever that is for you. This is designed because you deserve the Queen of Cups. To love yourself, to treat yourself well. You are worthy of the highest love of all from yourself, okay? Spirit's bringing this in. So you see your worth. You're not forgotten, and your prayers have been heard. And you're going to be so overflowing with love and joy. Though it is painful for some of you, okay? But it's time. It's time. Okay, let's look at these diagonals. There's the Rider with the Man, and then we have the Scythe. For some of you, I am feeling that there may be a painful message coming in from a divine masculine energy, okay? But you need to cut it short, okay? Meaning you don't subscribe to this. You don't have to buy into anybody's BS, okay? I feel like whoever this is just, I almost want to say they're coming around. Just, hey, and you're like, whoa, what? Yeah, don't even. Cut it then. Okay, you're done. Don't feed this. Okay, don't feed the monkeys. Okay, they're everywhere right now. We got to be very, very careful and look out for us. Okay, what makes us feel good? We are not here to cater to others. Okay, especially if people know that they're accountable for the situations that they're in. They're more than aware of it, and they just don't want to do the work needed to correct it, But they need to, just like we've had to do, right? Okay. All right, so now for others of you, we do have the Mice. There's a blockage removal in love, some connection. Now, the unexpected surprise and happiness that derives from running into this person is simply because you ran into somebody who wants to keep talking. It's not just something, you exchange numbers maybe, you find something in common wherever you are when you meet them. It's kismet. It's Three of Cups. It could be at maybe you're out with your friends at, hanging out, partying or whatever is when maybe where you meet some kind of gathering, a group. We do have the Chariot going forward on a new path. Okay. We do have the Moon. The Moon. Trust that beautiful intuition. Spirit's going to be spotlighting this for you. Okay. I feel like this person's going to shine. And you know what's going to be really interesting? You'll be so involved in conversation. Four of Cups in reverse. This is Spirit going here. And you're like, okay, I'll take that. Not Four of Cups in reverse when it's like this. And you're like, nope, I'm good. No. Okay. This is good. This is beautiful. I mean, it's the potential going forward into love, but you're just meeting. So how about them being the potential of being a good friend to hang out with? Okay. Remember, no expectations, no disappointment. Do not look at the end game. That's a big one. How are you feeling now? Be present. Be open. There's a whole bunch of it. I just feel like there's more, but they're not sharing that right now because there's things that need to happen first. That's what this whole week's been about, especially we got that new moon up here. Inner wisdom. Second time you popped out, buddy. Take a different approach to your situation. Look inside yourself and reflect on your past experiences for the answers you seek. And what I'm getting, Spirit just said to me, they go, you need to understand and see from your past you are not the same person. You deserve better. You deserve to take a chance to say no and not say yes for the wrong reasons. You deserve better than that because something much better will come in behind it. Connect with Mother Nature and discover the secrets within, really listening and connecting in with your guides without distractions. Music's good. Ooh, whoa. God of wealth just like leaped out in my lap. Thank you. Okay, God of wealth. This is a sign of monetary gain and financial success. Prosperity and abundance could impact your home, property, family, career, health, and relationships. And I can't even. We were talking about this. Somebody's going to be rolling. Congratulations. And, oh, by the way, happy birthday to any of my Pisceans out there that are having birthdays this week, along with me. Yay! Happy birthday to us. I felt the Jade Emperor. Here we go. Time to take charge. Okay? Take that divine masculine within. Take charge. Not take control, but take charge of the steps you're going to take. That's what you're going to need coming in. That Spirit's totally like sending this energy straight to you guys hardcore to leave it all behind, to start new. You're being called upon for leadership. The Jade Emperor is helping you to overcome barriers. Fuse your ambition with integrity. Employ your power with honor and wisdom. Move forward with unstoppable momentum, and success is inevitable, especially this week, guys. Start new stuff this week. Start it right away. Anything new you've been sitting on, want to try, but you're kind of afraid, whether it's online or otherwise, just go for it. You're going to be very surprised how Spirit answers you when you do that. So, yeah, we got to take these so-called risks. It's going to be fun. Don't attach any expectations on any of this. Just know it's going to be wonderful and you are worth it. If I jive with your vibe, please like, share, and subscribe. I appreciate you guys so much for doing that. You guys have a great week. Take care. Hello there, Team 3. All right, let's see what the energy influence is. Temperance. Balance. Making sure you feed yourself before you feed others, for sure. Make sure you're not stretching yourself out this week either. Okay, you need to honor yourself first, how you're feeling. If you're tired, don't push yourself for others. Because it's better if you get your rest. That way you could show up 200% the next day. You know what I'm saying? Okay. You have got an amazing week. Now, remember, Thursday is the new moon. By the way, happy birthday to any Pisceans out there, fellow Pisceans. Happy birthday for you guys. It looks like if you do have a birthday this week, for sure, this is going to be like triple amazing. We have the stork with the heart and the sun. So if you've been wondering about confirmation, you've done a lot of work. Maybe you've just been working on being present and just trying to, I feel like the positive energy, your faith in things turning around in your faith in love, faith in luck, faith in things getting better financially for you is about to pay off this week. The stork represents something coming in that you've been waiting a long time for. It's something that's definitely going to fill your heart. It could be love. It could be, romantic. It could be home. It could be an environmental change. It's something you've been waiting and working so diligently for, mind, body, and soul. Okay. It's going to light you up so much. You'll be overflowing with abundance, vitality, feeling good because the heart is full, overflowing. I just want to say it's overflowing. This is definitely a cups type of week, but in a good way. This is beautiful, overflowing, all because you did not give up. Never doubted. There were times maybe you were just like, maybe you're too hard on yourself, But you never gave up. And that's a game changer here. Now it's time. Okay. So we're talking about balance here. So maybe you have been working very diligently. I could see from the cards that you've been really clearing out stuff that's toxic or not healthy, whether it's relationships, career, environments, whatever that is for you. And now you had all this space, but it takes time. We have an adjustment period after that. So now here we go. So definitely something's coming in for you guys that's going to fill your heart. Something you've been waiting for. Oh, it's beautiful energy. Sorry, I got lost in that. For some of you, if you, now this is just take what resonates, pitch out the rest. Some of you might have a church event, okay? And there's some lucky opportunity coming in. It's almost like a lucky thing that happens that you would say something to the effect of that had to come from God himself, because there's no way this would have happened any other way. That's going to be an experience for somebody there. For others of you, maybe you've struggled socially. Maybe, you're slowly trying to step back out, connecting with people again. Maybe you kind of shut yourself up in a fortress, to protect yourself because you were just had it with people. Okay. But you've been diligently, maybe you're trying to open up and talk a little bit more with people, connecting with people again slowly. Well, Spirit's blessing that with good luck. There's something really amazing coming out of this, invitations, with good people, laughter. It's going to be amazing. Please say yes. Please say yes. Spirit says it's for you. It's going to fill you. Just that overflowing. It could be an event you get invited to. It could be, it's just a lucky opportunity, something that's just maybe there's an event in town. You're, I wish I could go to that, but I don't want to go by myself. I'm just using that for example. And then say one of your friends you just touch base with, hey, I wanted to go down to the thing. You want to go with me just for a couple hours? Boom, go. You'd be surprised what's going to come out of that. When you go, I'm telling you, the blessings are going to be so obvious. Temperance, again, going back to balance, where you have emptied out and released and let go of. You've made all this beautiful space for yourself for the good things. Now Spirit's bringing that in. So now we're going to start seeing a good, healthy balance here with things coming in. It's going to balance out just fine. Don't worry about how, well, I got to do this. I want to do that. Just take your time, one step at a time, okay? Make the decisions in the present. Don't worry about things from yesterday or tomorrow. Stay here now and then do what you can today for whatever is coming tomorrow. Like if you already know there's something you're going to be doing, just make sure you're prepared for that or whatever. But don't stress on it all day long, okay? They want you to relax and just enjoy. Go with the flow. Ooh, flow. I feel a lot of water. A lot of water. Maybe you guys are water signs out there. Okay, we have the ship with the fish and the lilies. This is a beautiful combination here. The ship definitely moving forward, especially financially, also spiritually. Spirit is definitely bringing in some amplified psychic energy or spiritual energy in for us. Not all the collective is going to get hit as much as, we are, but it's enough to just that knowing, bringing peace with the movement, being at peace with going forward. Some of you, it's financial. That'll bring you peace and go, okay, now it's like it's tied in with the clover. A lucky opportunity. We do have the sun here, abundance, vitality, feeling better physically, good health, shining bright, just having the energy, vitality, most importantly, the enthusiasm and passion to get things done and go do things, especially being blessed by luck, is bringing peace. You're like, okay, now you can go, okay, now I know I'm moving forward on this new journey. You know what I mean? Now, here it is, right? Because you're ready for it. Yes. Some of you may have an opportunity to travel that is paid. Maybe there's something coming up, an event, okay, here that you really want to go to, but maybe you're tight with money right now. Aren't we all, right? Okay, but something very fortuitous is going to come through for you so you can go and be at peace financially, okay? I really feel like finances are going to balance out, or for some of you, money's going to be a little extra is going to come in, or like this, like, say for instance, maybe it's a hotel room and you're like, okay, I got that, but you're trying to budget out like money and like you want to buy souvenirs. Oh, well, I guess I won't. It's kind of stressful though. Okay. Trying to figure out and how to do it without having to like, give up things, and then boom, somebody says, hey, no, I got all the food. Okay, I'll cover the foods, everybody's okay. And that leaves you with a nice chunk of change. That was a bad example, but you know what I mean. But whatever it is, it's going to be bringing peace. You're going to be able to relax finally, okay, because it's happening. And it's just such an easy flow, and it drives with you to a point where you just can't help but do anything but relax. It's like, it's your vibe. It's like it's lining up with your vibe. We do have the stork coming in with the garden and the ship. Again, they're indicating traveling to an event that is going to happen. Maybe it's something you've been waiting on for a long time. Things have turned in your favor, so you will be able to go. And it's going to be very cool. Oh, it's just going to flow so good. Flow so well. No stress, no anxiety about traveling or what you're going to do there. All that stuff is it's just like, you don't worry. It's beautiful. Beautiful. I also feel like there's an opportunity for you at an event that's going to definitively show you are moving forward, that the new is entering your life now. And whatever areas that are for you, for some it's multiple, for some it might just be love. Maybe everything else is lined up, but now you've got this one area. Whatever that is, it is definitely, you will see a change or something come into that area this week. Okay? Starting something new this week, if you've been sitting on an idea for social media or for your business or whatever that is for you, this is the week to do it now. We've got that new moon. We're being encouraged to get our new ideas out there, and not to be afraid to do it, okay? If your heart's in it, it's going to be beautiful, okay? We do have blessings coming in. God's hearing your prayers. Be at peace. Everything is coming in divine timing. You've waited a long time. Here you go. Okay, we have the ship, forward movement, a blessed journey straight to the sun, abundance, vitality. I feel like this passion and it's an even flow. You know, you feed yourself. You're feeding everything else outside yourself. Okay. 8 of Cups. Bye-bye. 5 of Cups in reverse. That's good. The World. New cycle. Ace of Pentacles. New solid start. 2 of Cups. Meeting like-minded people. Connecting with people. Just the vibe is going to be just so strong when you're connecting with people. New friends. Romantic possibilities. Being open. I feel like this joy is coming in so strong. I can't stop smiling for you guys. The 5 of Pentacles. This is what we want to see in reverse. This is about not focusing on the past pains and hurts and kind of using that to keep you from meeting new people because you're afraid to repeat it. Well, you know you're not the same person. You know you're not going to repeat it because you already know the red flags. You can trust your vibes, okay, now. And you know who to be around. You know, like, this guy, go away. You know what I mean? New cycle. Old cycle's done. Now the new cycle is being born. You're definitely entering a new phase in your life, and it's going to be wonderful. And of course, with the 8 of Cups, this is about leaving the past behind, leaving the old behind, and, setting out into the world to discover and explore new people, new environments, things that will make your heart move, make it fill, make you happy, make you smile without all the drama and the toxic bullshit you've had to deal with. You have got such a blessed week, Team 3, out of all the teams this week. I send you lots of good vibes. I clap and applaud you. You deserve this. Please be open. Don't be afraid. Trust me, Spirit's going to be right by your side, and you're not even going to be able to question that with the way things are going to work out this week for you. All right, let's get some Oracle for you guys for this week for Team 3, please, and thank you. Oh, opportunity. This is an opportune time. You are a wise soul and a preeminent strategist. You know your motives and you anticipate the successful outcome before the move is even made. You're on the right track. See? Thank you, Spirit, for confirming that. And remember, guys, if I jive with your vibe, please like, share, and subscribe. I do appreciate that so much. And don't forget to follow me on Instagram. I have a broadcast channel, and they get sneak peeks a day ahead of you guys for the forecast for the week ahead. Midweek check-ins are over there, and the weekend forecast. So get over there and follow me. Everything you need to know down below, description box below. Sorry, I got distracted when I was saying my spiel. All right, what we got? Truth. You have arrived at a sense of realization. You have always known the root of any problems you've had before. Although you have reached a new outlook in life, you continue to hesitate. Action and discipline is required. Stop procrastinating. That's just for the small percentage of you guys that are just kind of a little hesitant with the new stuff. Know that it is coming in for you from Spirit. They're going to make it so clear. You can't. You know what I mean? You can't dismiss, you can't argue. You're like, oh, I know that was Spirit now. Okay. So, last but not least, compassion with Guan Yin. I love working with her. She's amazing. Embody compassion and open your heart to kindness. Understand the world with unconditional love and forgiveness. Guan Yin is here to protect and heal you, and your loved ones are safe. All is well. This is that peace from the lilies that you're being granted. Like in such a big way. You deserve peace of mind. You deserve to be relaxed and not have a care in the world, so you can be here present and enjoy all these wonderful things that your spirit guides, your higher power is giving to you, because it's time. And yes, you are worthy. Let it flow. On that note, take care.